Hello there! If you watched my previous video on reducing palladium with formic acid, you know I couldn't get it to work. So I asked some experts on Reddit and did exactly what they told me to do. I took the solution from the previous video, measured the pH, and began adding ammonia.
Starting pH is somewhere around 2.
I started a time lapse because I expected a slow and uneventful process, but instead I immediately got a massive amount of zinc hydroxide precipitate. I filtered off the solution and thoroughly washed the precipitate. I very likely still lost some of the palladium because it was caught in the precipitate and I couldn't wash it out. To prevent this from happening, I should have treated the components I was leaching with nitric to first remove the majority of the zinc oxide. When I finished the filtration, I continued with raising the pH. I hoped I have removed most of the metal ions that can be precipitated by addition of base, because additional filtrations would lead to more losses. But, as you can see, this was not the case.
And there's things precipitating. Hell no. You know what? I'll go up to 12 and then filter. So, to avoid hours of filtration.
So I continued raising the pH, and the problem unexpectedly solved itself.
The precipitate began to dissolve. Whatever metal hydroxide that was, it's exhibiting amphiprotic properties. This means it is soluble in an excess of hydroxide ions. We should hopefully be close to 12 by now. Still not. I don't want to overshoot it because then I'll have to add acid and this will introduce further problems. And I just spill a bit of ammonia. What a delightful little incident. Little accident.
Upon reaching desired pH, I heated the solution.
Solution is warmed up. Let's add small amount formic acid.
Upon addition of formic acid, there was a strong reaction with ammonia present in the solution. This is actually not a problem because formate salts work just as well as formic acid. I added a bit more of formic acid to have a guaranteed large surplus and started a time lapse. My phone died like 2 hours into reaction. This is how the beaker looked after 12 hours. We can definitely say the reaction has been successful.
Let's filter this.
When I was cleaning the beaker, I saw that a thin line of palladium has been deposited at the height of the solution. I thoroughly washed the powder with distilled water and let it to dry. Now that I know how to do it, I need to buy like 4 liters of ammonia to process all of my palladium solution. I wish to once more thank Garrett from our Precious Metal Refining. He helped me a lot, and I probably wouldn't get this done without his advice. Thank you for watching, like, subscribe, and see you next week.